kids and families, hello, quiet. I am really scared. It's going to frighten to my bones. You see, there is a prehistorical monster on my tail. I am very scared and I am fearful that I need some help. I thought I heard it again. Oh no! You see, whoever you are, they're watching me. There is a monstrous prehistorical beast at his eyes on me and is trying to make poor Wally his lunch. Maybe you can help me by telling me about the time when you were brave. Why don't you hit the pause button and tell me a story about when you were brave?
Hello, kids and families, and thank you for sharing some of those stories. We all get scared sometimes, right? There was this one time for me when my wife was pregnant with our second child, Dempsey. She was pregnant and she went into labor. That meant it was time the baby was going to come out, which is always kind of exciting and scary. But this time was extra scary because it was too early. Dempsey needed to stay in there for like 4 or 5 more weeks to grow, to make sure that she was healthy, but baby girl was coming out and I was terrified. I didn't know what was going to happen. I was scared out of my mind. I was so scared. I did not know what to do.
That's how I feel right now! I knew I have been scared in the past when there was really nothing, but this time I knew that there is an undead prehistorical monstrosity coming for poor Wally. Help!
My friends, I think I can help. You see, many people seem to be what you call terrified when they eat my incredible creations.
Well, can you blame us?
Well, I mean, I've been there before.
You a kid. You are very funny. You see, I have learned and I have observed that many people get scared and then they spend a lot of time praying before they eat my incredible creations. And that has made me learn another ingredient that God wants to give to his people to help them do the right thing.
Hey, that sounds like it could be our big idea today. Chef Luigi, please share it with us.
Yes, today's big idea is that God gives the most extraordinary courage.
Oh, I love that. Yes, God wants to give us, his people, extraordinary peace, extraordinary strength. And this week we're learning about God giving us extraordinary courage. These are ingredients that he wants to give us, his people who follow him, so that we can stand up and do what is right and do what is sometimes really hard and sometimes scary to do what is right. But before we talk more about this, and we're going to talk about one of my favorite stories of all time, not even just favorite Bible stories, but just favorite stories of all time. But before we do that, everybody stand up. We're going to sing some songs to Jesus. So go ahead and click on the next video.